I have found Jack Soper and Keith Sutherland, who are presenter and producer of the actual launch show, which went out at 13:15 today.
That's right.
Why that time?
Well, 13:50, 10 to 2 is our new frequency, 13:50 AM.
It's very clever. So, tell me about the launch show. Who did you have on?
Well, we had Kevin Greening, who was former station manager of CUR when he was a student here.
Wow.
So he came on to help us celebrate the launch, and we played the first record of the new frequency as voted for by the listeners on our website. And generally good music, ably assisted by Keith, and lots of callers on air, and we had a big competition as well.
I'm here with Kevin Greening, who's come back to the launch because you actually started off on Cambridge University Radio, didn't you?
Yeah, I was station manager in 1981 to 1984. I'm making me, I think, the second station manager ever. Although, to my great discredit, we were off air for the first year of my reign, but it was my job to get the station back on air again.
I found Chris Mason and Sam Holloway. So Chris Mason used to be assistant CUR manager.
Yeah, that's right.
And now, what do you do?
I'm trained to be a journalist now. I'm training with ITN, United City University in London. It's fantastic. It's great to come back to Cambridge to see CUR go across the city. It's absolutely fantastic.
I was station manager from 1999 to 2001 and helped start off the process that got the aerial going.
Brilliant.
So yes, hard work, but we got there after 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
We are talking to Phil Cowans, who is Chief Engineer at Cambridge University Radio. So, what are we doing exactly? What are we doing up on the roof?
Well, we've come up on the roof to see our aerial up there.
So what does that mean?
It's so we can broadcast everything we're going to do here tonight, so all of the DJ music and we can broadcast that back to our studio, and then we're going to, from the studio, we're going to broadcast it over the entire of Cambridge on the
Hi, I'm here with Scot, or Red Hot Scot, should I say?
Something like that.
Something like that. Right.
Yes.
And you're here with the live link up to Churchill College, is that
That's
right?
right. We started at 9 tonight. We're going to be going live on air with CUR on 13:50.
Stop dancing to the music. I'll go ready in a happy mood. Keep 'em up.
Literally, I remember taking a transistor radio into the corridors of Churchill College, which was the main college that could hear us at the time. And there were 3 or 4 pockets at the end of the corridors where if you stood on a chair and twiddled the radio like this, you could just about hear something. But apart from that, we were doing it for the sound in our own headphones. It was very demoralising.
I mean, have you got any advice for any budding young radio stars out there?
Yeah, do a chemical engineering degree. It worked for me.
Dearden from BBC Essex. What are your top tips for getting into radio?
Be persistent. Don't be too put off if you get knocked back. Even I work in radio all the time. I keep getting knocked back for other jobs. It's part of the course. Keep trying, and don't be afraid to sort of get stuck in that. And also try and find out what the industry is like. Do your best to sort of be involved. Get involved in student radio. Write for student newspapers. Try and get in from an early stage, and say don't be afraid to be knocked back.
People come along. We'll teach them how to present, how to use studio, how to produce. There's about 290 people on our mailing list.
That's loads, yeah.
And we have about 150 different people doing shows every term. I'm expecting that to increase this term because it's such an amazing thing. I'm with Ryan Davies, who is part of the launch show at CUR.
That's right, today.
Tell me a bit about your show.
Well, basically, we carried on from Jack Soper, who kicked off CUR 13:50 at 10 to 2, and we carried on for 2 hours between 3 and 5, and we basically carried on the fun, gave more away on the big prize giveaways. We had 2 more big winners, which was very exciting. And we had lots of fun. Loads and loads of people emailing and phoning the studio, which was great.
Here with Eddie and Ali, 2 people who are also on Cambridge Radio. What show do you do there?
We do a show called Miss Beats, and it's a garage and hip hop show. If you want to hear some good tunes, tune into Miss Beats, because wicked.
That's it from us at the Cambridge University Radio launch party. It certainly got off to a cracking start.
It certainly has, so don't forget to tune in to 13:50 AM or log on to www.cur.co.uk to see what it's all about.
Very good luck, and
here's a toast to CUR 1350 AM.